First of all, I'd like to call on compatriot John Morton to share with us an Americanism on speech on the Bill of Rights. John.
Let me get my cheaters on here so I can see. The first 10 amendments to the Constitution make up the Bill of Rights. James Madison wrote the amendments, which list prohibitions on governmental power in response to calls from several states for greater constitutional protection for individual liberties. For example, the founders saw the ability to speak and worship freely as a natural right protected by the First Amendment. Congress is prohibited from making laws establishing religion or abridging freedom of speech. The Fourth Amendment safeguards citizens' right to be free from unreasonable government intrusion in their homes through requirements of a warrant. The Bill of Rights was strongly influenced by the Virginia Declaration of Rights written by George Mason. Other precursors include English documents such as the Magna Carta, the Petition of Right, the English Bill of Rights, and the Massachusetts Body of Liberties. One of the many points of contention between Federalists who advocated a strong national government and anti-Federalists who wanted power to remain with the state and local government was the Constitution's lack of a Bill of Rights that would place specific limits on governmental power. Federalists argued that the Constitution did not need a Bill of Rights because the people in the states kept any powers not given to the federal government. Anti-Federalists held that a Bill of Rights was necessary to safeguard individual liberty. Madison, then a member of the U.S. House of Representatives, altered the Constitution's text where he thought appropriate. However, several representatives, led by Roger Sherman, objected, saying that Congress had no authority to change the wording of the Constitution. Therefore, Madison's changes were presented as a list of amendments that would follow Article 7. The House approved 17 amendments. Of these, the Senate approved 12, which were sent to the states for approval in August 1789. 10 amendments were approved or ratified. Virginia's legislature was the final state legislature to ratify the amendments, approving them on December the 15th, 1791. Article 1. Congress shall make no law representing the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Amendment 2. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Article 3. No soldier in time of peace can be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. Amendment 4. The right of the people to be secured in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable search and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. Amendment 5. No person should be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a pressment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land of naval forces or in the militia when actual times of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or prosperity without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. Article 6. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the acquisition, to be confronted with the witness against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. Article 7. In suits of common law where the value and controversy shall not exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and in no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States than according to the rules of common law. Amendment 8. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor any unusual punishments inflicted. Amendment 9. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. Amendment 10. The power not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it in the states, are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. The Bill of Rights.
Thank you. Thank you, John.